It's a bit of a cliche, but ultimately we are just a building full of computers. If it wasn't for all of the people sitting behind them, and I think the culture of a facility and the people that work at a facility is everything. And that that group and that collective of people that work at a company ultimately is the feeling that any filmmaker gets when they walk in, and people pick up on that. And I think it's, for us, our culture. MPC is a very sort of down-to-earth company. A lot of us have been in the business for the last sort of 10+ years, and we've sort of all grown up with each other. We've all had a lot of shared experiences, and it's a real close team. And I think that projects. Ultimately, obviously making sure that budgets are met and you can be competitive is exceptionally important. You just can't get to work on the movies unless you can make the budgets work. But really for us, it's that artist culture and making sure that whatever we do, we never forget. At the end of the day, we're creative artists, and all the work that we do is put onto a big giant screen and seen by millions of people, and that is ultimately what we're about. Yeah, I was always into traditional animation, actually, into drawn animation, and I worked as a runner in a small animation studio. And I worked myself up from the ground up, and ended up being a producer there, and ended up running that company for a period. And we were doing, traditional animation commercials at the time. In the UK, there really wasn't a lot of film production. The film production was going through in the sort of the early 90s in the UK, and that all sort of disappeared. So I ended up doing commercials, traditional animation commercials, for mainly serial commercials for the US market, and just realized that this thing with computers seemed to be taking off, and everyone was talking about all this great work that you can do with computers. And I kind of made the decision that there wasn't much time left in the traditional animation world, and I thought I would get into the whole computer animation thing. Wanted to be an artist, frustrated artist. Unfortunately, I wasn't very good, so I got into production like most people, and just had a knack for organizing things, and just seeing things in a sort of a bigger picture sense, and just worked my way up. I genuinely absolutely love movies. I watch movies all the time. I'm always surprised by people I meet in this business that will tell you that they haven't seen movies for a while. I go home and I have my Apple TV sort of stacked up, and I'll just watch movies all the time. And when you're working on the latest Ridley Scott movie, and it's been one of your childhood fantasies, to have some involvement in a movie of that level, you have to kind of pinch yourself, and you walk into a screening room, and you're watching dailies with one of your supervisors, giving creative feedback, and constructing shots that are going to be in some just amazing movies. You just realize this is a fantastic job, and it's a privilege to have a job like that, that you wake up every morning and you enjoy coming into work, and then you go into a theater and you see some of the work that you've done, or the team has done. Yeah, it's definitely it's pretty cool.